Hello! In today's video, we'll explore one of Latin America's most iconic transportation systems, the Buenos Aires Metro, known locally as Subte. With over 100 years of operation, the Subte plays a crucial role in the mobility of the Argentine capital, transporting millions of passengers every year. Let's learn about its history, how it was built, its lines, the characteristics of its trains, and much more. History of construction. The Buenos Aires Metro, known as Subte, has a rich and significant history, being the first underground transportation system in Latin America and the Southern Hemisphere. Its inauguration took place on December 1, 1913, with the opening of Line A, which connected Plaza de Mayo to the Flores neighborhood. Construction was led by the Anglo-Argentine Tramways Company, which was inspired by the London and Paris subway systems to develop the project. The idea arose due to the rapid urbanization of Buenos Aires in the early 20th century, which created an urgent need for solutions to meet the growing urban traffic. The first phase of construction was marked by the use of advanced techniques for the time, such as the use of manually excavated tunnels. The initial success of Line A spurred the expansion of the system. In the 1930s, Lines B, C, and D were opened, consolidating the subway as one of the city's main means of transportation. Line B, opened in 1930, was the first to use trains powered by third rails, differentiating it from other lines that used catenaries. In the 1980s, the subway underwent a new cycle of expansion, with the creation of Line E and, more recently, Line H, opened in 2007. Today, the subway continues to expand, being vital to the city's mobility and serving as an example of continuous innovation and modernization. Length and lines. The Buenos Aires Metro, or Subte, has 6 main lines, covering a total length of approximately 56.7 kilometers. These lines are identified by the letters A, B, C, D, E, and H, and are represented by specific colors to facilitate identification on the map. Together, they connect the main points of the city, linking the center to more distant residential and commercial neighborhoods. Line A, the oldest in the system, runs for 9.8 kilometers and serves 18 stations. Opened in 1913, it was the first metro line in Latin America. Line B, opened in 1930, is one of the busiest, with 11.9 kilometers and 17 stations. It connects the center to the Villa Urquiza neighborhood, passing through important commercial centers. Line C, with 4.4 kilometers and 9 stations, provides a strategic connection between the city's 2 main train stations, Retiro and Constitution. Line D, which is 11 kilometers long and has 16 stations, runs from Catedral in the city center to the Palermo neighborhood, a growing residential and commercial area. Line E, which opened in 1944, covers 11.3 kilometers and has 15 stations, connecting the south of the city to the center. Finally, the newest, Line H, opened in 2007, is 8.8 kilometers long and has 8 stations. It is the first line to be planned to cross the Subte from north to south and is a crucial line for future expansions. Despite its relatively compact size compared to other metropolitan systems around the world, the Subte plays a vital role in the daily transportation of millions of people, helping to alleviate congestion on the streets and providing a fast and efficient way to get around Buenos Aires. Trains and infrastructure. The Buenos Aires Metro has a varied fleet of trains, reflecting the evolution of the system over the years. The oldest Subte trains were made of wood and ran on Line A for almost a century, until they were replaced in 2013 by modern models. Today, the fleet is mainly made up of trains manufactured in China and Europe, equipped with air conditioning, security cameras, and modern braking and control systems. Each Subte line uses different models of trains, adapted to its needs. The trains vary between 4 and 6 cars, depending on the line and passenger demand. Line B, for example, operates with trains purchased from CAF, Construcciones y Auxiliar de Ferrocarriles, while other lines such as Line D use Alstom trains. The Metro's power supply system also varies between lines. Most lines, such as A, C, D, E, and H, use overhead catenary, meaning that the trains are powered by wires suspended above the tracks. However, Line B uses a third rail system, where power is supplied by an additional rail positioned alongside the track. This system is more common on some metro lines in Europe and the United States. Another important technical aspect is the track gauge, which on the Subte is 1,435 millimeters, the international standard gauge. This standardization makes it easier to purchase new trains and spare parts, as well as allowing for future expansions. The Subte trains are designed to carry large volumes of passengers and are crucial to meeting the demand of more than 1 million passengers per day. Although there are no exclusive cars for women, as on some other metro systems, the ongoing modernization of the fleet aims to increase the comfort and safety of all users. Demand and operation. The Buenos Aires Metro is one of the city's most important transportation systems, transporting around 1.2 million passengers daily. Before the pandemic, in 2019, the system registered a total of approximately 330 million annual trips. This high demand makes the Subte one of the most used means of transportation in the Argentine capital, playing an essential role in urban mobility and helping to reduce traffic on the city's streets. To serve this large flow of passengers, the Subte operates at strategic times, with trains running from 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m., with variations depending on the line. During peak hours, intervals between trains vary from 2 to 5 minutes, ensuring a high frequency of trips, especially on the busiest lines, such as B and D. During off-peak hours, intervals can be longer, reaching 10 minutes. The system is operated by Subterráneos de Buenos Aires SE, a state-owned company responsible for the subway infrastructure, in partnership with the private concessionaire Metrovías, which handles the daily operation and maintenance of the trains and stations. In addition to transporting passengers, the Subte is also integrated with other public transportation modes in the city, such as buses and commuter trains, allowing users to make quick and efficient connections. The SUBE card, a unified payment system, facilitates integration between these different modes of transportation, offering discounts and convenience to passengers. The Subte is a key part of Buenos Aires' transportation system, alleviating the burden of road traffic and providing a quick and economical alternative for the daily commute of the city's residents and visitors. Prices and tickets. The Buenos Aires Metro ticketing system is very accessible and flexible, adapted to the daily needs of the millions of passengers who use the Subte. Currently, the price of a single trip is approximately 70 Argentine pesos, which is equivalent to about $0.40 US, making the Subte one of the most economical public transport options in the city. In addition to the single ticket, users have access to the SUBE card, a rechargeable and unified card that can be used on the entire public transport system in Buenos Aires, including buses and suburban trains. Using the SUBE card offers benefits such as progressive discounts, with reductions in the price of tickets as the number of monthly trips increases. For example, after 20 trips in a month, the price of each ticket is reduced by 20%, and after 40 trips, the discount can reach 50%. This encourages frequent use of public transport, benefiting workers and students who use the Subte daily. The SUBE card can be recharged at metro stations, kiosks, or online, facilitating access to services. In addition, there are special tickets, such as the social ticket, which offers reduced fares for retirees, students, and people with disabilities, promoting inclusion and accessibility. The Subte also offers tourist tickets, which allow unlimited travel for a set period of time, and are a popular option for visitors who want to explore the city economically and efficiently. Another interesting aspect of the system is that it allows integration with other modes of transport within a period of time at no additional cost. This flexibility makes the Subte a central piece of the Buenos Aires transport system, contributing to accessible and practical mobility for its millions of users. Expansions and the future. The Buenos Aires Metro continues to evolve and expand to meet the growing demands of a city in constant transformation. Since its creation, the Subte has undergone several phases of expansion. And in recent years, new projects have been implemented to improve the coverage and efficiency of the system. One of the main projects currently underway is the expansion of Line H, which opened in 2007 and was the first to be planned with the aim of crossing the city from north to south. This line is strategic because it connects important commercial and residential centers and serves as an integration point with other lines. Line H is still being expanded, and there are plans to extend it to Line C, which will improve connectivity and reduce travel times for many passengers. Another ambitious project is the construction of Line F, which is planned to cross the city from south to north, passing through densely populated areas and providing a new travel option. Line F will be one of the largest in the system and is expected to include modern technologies, such as fully automated trains and security platforms. In addition to the new lines, the Subte is also investing in modernizing the existing infrastructure. Many stations are being renovated to provide greater accessibility, including the installation of elevators and escalators. Renewing tracks, electrical systems, and purchasing new trains are also part of the efforts to improve efficiency and passenger comfort. The future of the Subte also includes a focus on sustainability, with the implementation of greener trains and renewable energy systems. The expansion and modernization of the Buenos Aires Metro are key to ensuring that the system continues to meet the needs of its millions of daily passengers, promoting sustainable and efficient urban mobility. With over a century of operation, the Buenos Aires Metro continues to be an essential pillar of mobility in the Argentine capital. From its historical roots to future expansion plans, the Subte is an example of how public transportation can evolve to meet the needs of a constantly growing city. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and share this video so that more people can discover the curiosities about this incredible transportation system.